Rajiv and I have something in common in the sense that both of us are entrepreneurs who have had successful exits around like 40s. And then both of us have decided that we must give back. As I started working, I realized that it was not enough to just simply preserve or advance, but we also have to protect. This realization that protection is also very important came from my engagement with Rajiv. My first exposure to his work was reading Being Different. And post reading that, I reached out to him through a common contact and then told him that I would like to support his work. So we began engaging and talking and communicating on various issues. And this was also, the exposure to Rajiv's work was very, very helpful and insightful for me personally. We at Indica primarily focus on nurturing scholarship who are protecting our identity. Rajiv, in his work, through his work, initially he started giving grants. When he set up Infinity, he started giving grants to various scholars. But he realized that the scholars were not up to his standards in the way they went about their work. So he reinvented himself from a public intellectual and from a person who is giving grants to scholars. He became a scholar himself. Now, this is a very, very unique and a rare phenomena. Personally speaking, I'm not capable of becoming a scholar. I'm an entrepreneur, but I do not think, or I can never aim to achieve the depths of scholarship that Rajiv has achieved. Now, through his scholarship, the thought that he is brought about is going across the 5 levels. His thought is now finding its mention in the media, in the social media, then in the legal frameworks, and also in the NGO. So he is actually a phenomenon who is straddling the entire spectrum of protection. One of the things that I particularly like about Rajiv's work is he has refined the Purva Paksha, Uttara Paksha tradition, the method of debating that we Indians used to have, the system. He has a dual personality, a personality that you see as a warrior on social media, but the personality of scholarship is that of a Gnani. His scholarship has 3 R's. It is research, rigor, and respect. And this, to me, is a very, very important contribution of Rajiv, of teaching how we should engage with the opposing view. How should we engage with the Western view? How we can systematically study them, understand them, summarize their thought, and then counter your views. In my mind, I don't think so there has been an instance of any other contemporary intellectual who has brought this to the mainstream. Every intellectual who is a software engineer or some other profession at the age of 35 wanting to give back and a specific identity, a purpose of what he or she is, stands for. This particular mainstreaming has had a cascading effect. This, along with his books and the conferences and the online courses, has bred hundreds of thousands of intellectuals and have given them a sense of purpose. He's an institution builder. Is a lineage of thought, that a very unique lineage of thought that he has brought about, and he has awakened hundreds and thousands of intellectuals and given them clarity and a sense of purpose. Another direct impact that Rajiv's advocacy had on me and what we do at INDIC. Most of you may remember there was a misguided billionaire who gave a grant to Sheldon Pollock to set up a classical library. The awareness that Rajiv brought about of the stupidity of this action and the kind of advocacy that he built on the need for Indian businessmen to support work, to support scholars who are rooted in our heritage and who can produce work, translation works which are decolonized, has had a direct impact on INDICA setting up a INDICA Classical Library. My colleague, Meg Kalyan Sundaram, he was spearheading this initiative. And we said that our purpose would be to engage with bilingual scholars who are rooted in our heritage in thought, word, and deed. And we will publish world-class translations of the same standard as what has been set out by the others. Today, I'm very happy to dedicate this effort to Rajiv. And our first publication of Narkashastra, a translation, a gigantic and mammoth task undertaken by late Pappu Venugopal Rao. We are very happy that you have just published, and I would like to showcase these books. This is the book, 3 volumes that we have published, and this is a very, very direct outcome of Rajiv's advocacy. So thank you, Rajiv, for inspiring us to set up a INDICA Classical Library. I once asked Rajiv when he is going to retire, and he told me that he was going to work till he was 90 years old. Today, he's 74. So we are talking about another 16 years of output from him. What I wish for him and from him is that his work now should be more relaxed. He has built the foundation for an Indic Renaissance. He spawned so many thoughts, leaders, outfits, activists. Maybe he should settle down in one place like a guru, like an acharya, in a gurukulam. Let people come to him and learn from him and begin the journey of becoming decolonized. That's what I wish for him. I also wish that this government recognizes his work. Unfortunately, this has not happened. I appeal to the powers that be that he be awarded a Padma Bhushan. We have felicitated him and are grateful to Guru's movement. We want to confer a title of Gyana Yoddha. He's a warrior for knowledge, not a simple intellectual Shakti or a scholar Shakti. He's a Gyana Yoddha. So we want that he be known as a Gyana Yoddha.